There's a hard truth most men only learn after years of frustration. You don't win a woman over by chasing harder, texting more, or saying all the right things. You win her, or more importantly, you stand out, by cultivating a rare inner calm. This isn't about pretending not to care or putting on a fake, aloof persona. It's about becoming grounded in yourself, projecting a stillness that says, I'm good with or without you. That's the kind of energy that leaves a lasting impression. In today's hyper-reactive world, most men wear their emotions on their sleeves. They're quick to flinch, over-explain, and chase validation. But a man who carries quiet power, who doesn't need to prove anything, disrupts the entire dynamic. He becomes a mystery, a force she can't ignore. Here's how to become that man, not just to win someone over, but to command life with presence and power. 1. Stop explaining yourself. The first step to mastering calm is letting go of the compulsion to explain every move you make. Most guys can't resist the urge to justify their silence or defend their choices. Sorry I didn't reply sooner, I was just busy, sounds harmless but reveals insecurity. A calm man doesn't rush to clarify or defend. He lets his actions speak for themselves. If she's confused, she can ask. If she assumes, let her sit with it. The more you explain, the more you shrink. The less you explain, the more she leans in. Why? Because mystery triggers emotion. And it's emotion, not logic, that creates attraction. 2. Don't chase. Attract with stillness. True attraction isn't about pursuit. Chasing communicates neediness. I need her attention to feel valuable. But when you stop chasing and instead stand still in your own lane, she notices. You're not asking to be seen, you just are seen. That stillness becomes magnetic. Stillness doesn't mean passivity. It means you move from a place of self-assurance. You're not trying to prove anything, and that unpredictability makes you compelling. Instead of being a character in her story, you become the plot twist. 3. Interrupt her patterns. With calm women are used to a certain script. She pulls away, the guy chases. She tests him, he over-explains. But when you don't react, when you remain composed, it short-circuits that familiar loop. She throws a snarky comment and you just smile. She goes cold and you give her space. No drama, no pleading, no desperate reassurance. That silence? It hits harder than any emotional outburst because it signals you're not controlled by her behavior. That alone makes her reassess how she's showing up. 4. Let your presence speak. You don't need to fill every silence with chatter or jokes to be interesting. That's anxiety talking. The calm man understands that his presence alone is enough. When you're unbothered by silence and not trying to entertain, you create emotional safety. You become a grounded space she can lean into. Ironically, when you say less, she often says more. You give her room to express, to open up, to feel drawn to you, without pressure. 5. Set the emotional tone. Whoever sets the emotional tone owns the room. If she's anxious and you react with anxiety, she's leading. If she's cold and you get desperate, she owns the dynamic. But when you remain centered, calm, clear, and focused, you lead without effort. She naturally begins to match your vibe. This isn't control through force. It's leadership through energy. A grounded man regulates not just his own emotions but everyone else's around him. 6. Handle her tests without flinching. Let's be honest, women test men. Not out of malice, but instinct. She'll tease you, go cold, or try to spark jealousy, not to hurt you, but to feel your strength. Most men fail by reacting defensively. But the calm man doesn't take it personally. He laughs, shrugs it off, or simply remains steady. When she realizes she can't shake you, her respect deepens. She feels emotionally safe. And from safety comes deep attraction. 7. Stillness makes her chase. Here's the twist. The less you do, the more she starts doing. When you stop trying to win her over, she begins to seek your attention. When you stop asking where things are going, she starts wondering where she stands. It's not manipulation, it's magnetism. Stillness creates a vacuum, and nature abhors a vacuum. The more grounded and self-assured you are, the more she gravitates toward that energy. She's not chasing you, she's chasing the feeling you create. Conclusion: in a noisy world full of reactive men, Be the one who moves with peace, control, and presence. You don't need to be louder, smoother, or more impressive. You just need to be still. That inner calm isn't just attractive, it's powerful. It gives you control over how you experience life, how others respond to you, and how you lead in relationships. And once you master it, you'll stop chasing and start attracting effortlessly.